Bye! Oh!
Wilderness friend.
Goodbye!
So long.
Farewell! Auf Wiedersehen, adieu! What's up, everyone? We just finished day 5 of our Sacred Rides trip, and it just started raining. Only rain of the trip. We super lucked out. I had an incredible time, and I can't wait for the next one. This week we're joining a Sacred Rides trip called Wilderness and Waterfalls, so we'll be getting a special guided mountain bike tour.
You want me to say my full name? My name is Mark and I am the ride director
Of the most primo spots in the area. Spoiler alert, Quebec City mountain biking is a must-see, must-do, do not miss bucket list destination. Let's go check it out. After meeting up for a safety talk, safety first, and receiving our very own Sacred Ride swag, day 1 found our group riding E47, an impeccably groomed, mostly blue trail area only 20 minutes from city center in Lac de Lage. This lake is one of 2 freshwater drinking sources for the city, and look at all this fresh forest for us to ride. The sign in French at Empire 47 is a reminder to grab a ticket. Yep, this area, like most in Quebec, have daily or seasonal passes because all of their trails are built and epically maintained by full-time trail crews. How cool is that? With year-round trails for hiking, biking, and fat biking, E47 even has paid trail ambassadors / medical staff. At the bottom of the park is a skills area. If you've ever been to the main clearing of Duthie Hill, just outside of Seattle, you'll know the feel. With low ramps, a few rock gardens, and some whoops, this is a great place to test out new skills. From there, we head out into the Empire 47 mountain bike trails. Fast, flowy, full of berms. An intermediate blue called Kamasu Trail was one of my favorites. E47 has only been around for 7 years, but thanks to a full-time trail crew, the amount of yearly trail additions is insane. What else can't I forget to mention? How about this literal plane in a tree? The 2 trails on either side are easy and smooth like butted jump lines. And last but not least, when you're done riding squishy bikes, bust out your dirt jumper or BMX for the giant Velo Solutions pump track. Tonight, we stayed at Hotel Entourage, an incredible 4-star hotel with some super fluffy beds. Day 2 dawned to an early yoga session. After driving 50+ hours across the country, no amount of downward dog could let me touch my toes. But I think I've still got the golden headstand touch. On to breakfast. Burrito is my go-to, and then load up for Mont-Sainte-Anne. First hosting the Mountain Bike World Cup in 1991, Mont-Sainte-Anne would go on to become the only mountain on the world circuit to hold an international event every single year. With 100 miles of trails ranging from 20 downhill-only miles to a variety of cross-country mountain biking and mixed use, this mountain is known as one of the premier destinations in Quebec. Unlike other local trail areas, there isn't much machine built here. Most of the network are hand-built trails that have evolved over time, giving it a unique riding feel. We began our day on Bout-à-Bout with a fun, rooty climb and wound our way up the northeast side of Mont-Sainte-Anne. Here we munched on a classic Québécois outdoor lunch before enjoying some more descent. Enjoying this video? I rode, filmed, and edited everything you see here, and it's all in service of making the outdoors more accessible to all. Hit like and subscribe to show your support. With lift tickets in hand, we headed for the top of the mountain. From here you can see up and down the mighty St. Lawrence River. And even better news, it's all downhill from here. One guess to tell if this was my favorite part. At the end of the day, use the complimentary wash station to make your bike pretty again, because a clean bike is a happy bike. Sunrise paddleboarding on Entourage, then on to Sentiers du Moulin, a trail network only 10 minutes away. Today we're headed up Sector Maelstrom, the eastern side of the network. One long climb called Tourbillon leads up this side. At the top is the connection point between east and west via Lynx Ridge. Lynx Ridge is a two-way intermediate trail, but the builders have made challenging optional double black sections, such as this one. Sentiers has something else really cool going on. In a first of its kind, the trail builders connected with a landowner and developer. Every property on this mountain must have a mountain bike trail crossing it in order to attain a short-term rental license. One of the premier trails here, Slab City, is a great example of what makes the Maelstrom area of Sentiers du Moulin so cool. Sticky granite slabs wind downhill, interspersed with sturdy wooden ramps, for over a mile. It's highly reminiscent of BC area riding, and a great reminder that we're at a very similar latitude to Squamish, but here on the east side. On the way back to the base, we'll ride the area's namesake, Maelstrom, a twisty, flowy, fast, machine-built track that begs for speed. Our second guide for the day, Stephanie, is an absolute shredder whose day job is emergency room doctor. NBD, right? We've only touched the surface of the southern side, but I can't wait to come back. At base camp, they've got a full bar, a gift shop, showers, and a service department with a fleet of bikes. On the northwest side of the network are even more trails. But for now, we're headed to the nearby Siberia Spa. Hot bath, cold bath, rest is what they told us at the front desk. I've never been to a spa like this before, and I'll be looking for one upon my return to Seattle. The steam bath was my fave. I felt like I was in the Amazon. And the cold? Well, results? Zen moment plus noodle legs. Day 4 had us in a new location, Vallée Bras-du-Nord, in the Shanahan sector. With no Wi-Fi or even cell service, this was really the place to disconnect. Shanahan is built and managed by the Bras-du-Nord Cooperative, and with 62 plus miles of mountain biking trails and waterfalls galore, this place really captured my imagination. Much of this network is actually built by an at-risk youth corps that teaches leadership and life skills while building trail. Amazing! Shanahan is known for its longer trails. One of the trails we rode was Nelson Sud, a branch that follows the river with the same name. Epic waterfalls, bridges, and house-sized boulders lined the intermediate terrain. The legend. Even pictures don't do justice to how cool this trail is. Just a big old granite slab with gorgeous running water. And at the end of the day, our houses were in the middle of it all. Everything in the valley is bike in, bike out, and there's even a country store and repair shop right by the trail entrance. One word to describe the day.
Awesome.
Epic.
Spiffing.
Fantastic.
Spectacular.
Awesome waterfalls and matchy and a great day with our jerseys.
Oh, yeah.
On our last night, we got to settle in for a delicious meal and a fireside hangout before packing up and heading on to Saint-Raymond the next morning. Only 25 minutes from Shanahan, the Saint-Raymond portion of Vallée Bras-du-Nord feels much different. Designed for proximity and ease of access, the trails here parallel farming fields, rolling hills, and even a family ski resort. It's quite easy to cover a lot of distance at Saint-Raymond, so after riding La Montagne de Suisse, we headed back to Roquemont Hotel, a one-stop shop complete with microbrewery, restaurant, campfire area, hotel, and bike shop. Here we had one last poutine and cheers to our trip success. Thank you to Sacred Rides for having me on the tour, to my lady crew for pushing their riding limits, to Mark, our trusty guide, and special thanks to Ash and Andy of Rome Rides for the incredible bicycle loaner. I hope this inspires you to visit these incredible places and at the very least, go for a ride in your own backyard. Join me next time as I explore the most beautiful places to go mountain biking. My name is Claire Jencks, and I'll see you out on the trails. Over and out.